friends, welcome to Shrirams. The topic for today's discussion is 2020 Extreme Weather Events. What are extreme weather events? Extreme weather or extreme climate events include unexpected, unusual, severe, or unseasonal weather, weather at the extremes of historical distribution, the range that has been seen in the past. Often, extreme events are based on locations' recorded weather history and defined as lying in the most unusual 10%. What is the connection between global warming and extreme weather events? As climate warms, natural hazards happen more frequently and become more lethal. There is evidence to suggest that human-induced global warming is increasing the periodicity and intensity of some extreme weather events. Changes in frequency or magnitude of extreme heat and cold events, as well as increases in heavy precipitation and intensity of droughts, is said to be caused by global warming. Is there particular intensification in 2020? 2020 ended up as the third warmest year on the record. Extreme weather events such as tropical cyclones, floods, heavy rainfall, and droughts impacted many parts of the world. The most dramatic was record-breaking Atlantic hurricane season that concluded on November 30th. The year 2020 saw Cyclone Amphan, Cyclone Nisarg, and Cyclone Nivar that ravaged livelihoods and investments in several parts of India. In May, while a large cyclone struck Bangladesh and eastern India, the north of India experienced temperatures of up to 47 degrees Celsius. This also delayed the onset of monsoon, impacting farming. The cost is in terms of lives lost, injury, migration, loss of biodiversity, loss of crops, and financial damage. What is the Atlantic hurricane season? The Atlantic hurricane season is the period in a year from June through November when hurricanes usually form in the Atlantic Ocean. Tropical cyclones in the North Atlantic are called hurricanes, tropical storms, or tropical depressions. What about wildfires? The year began with apocalyptic scenes of wildfires in Australia, fueled by heat waves. Through July and August, the west coast of US was also ablaze. The worst wildfire season in 70 years again coincided with a heat wave, with Death Valley in California recording America's highest temperature ever. By September, the Amazon rainforest and the world's largest wetland to its south, the Pantanal, was on fire. How is it impacting India? A study conducted by Council on Energy, Environment and Water has revealed that 70% of districts and home to over half of India's population are extreme climate event hotspots. Since 1970, the frequency of floods has increased by 8 times, and its associated events such as landslides, hailstorms, and cloud bursts by over 20 times. How about floods? In 2005, 140 floods impacted 69 districts. This was the highest flood frequency. However, the number of affected districts increased to 151 in 2019. How is the drought in country worsening? For the last 15 years, 79 districts across India recorded extreme drought events year on year, impacting over 14 crore people per year. During the same period, the annual average of drought-affected districts increased by 13 times. What about cyclones? In the last 10 years, 258 districts were hit by cyclones. The cyclone hotspot districts are Puri, Chennai, Nellore, North 24 Paraganas, Ganjam, Cuttack, East Godavari, and Srikakulam. All these are concentrated along the eastern coastline. How can we build climate resilience in the country? Apart from adaptation and mitigation at the larger level, India can build a climate-resilient future for which the following things need to be done. First, design a climate risk atlas for for localized mapping of critical vulnerabilities. Second, develop an integrated emergency surveillance system to facilitate systematic and sustained response to emergencies. Third, build resilient physical and digital infrastructure and train relief personnel. Fourth, above all, citizen engagement and behavioral change will be the key to strengthening our climate resilience. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.